Yeah, I don't know. Fucking. Somehow didn't even update my stream title, even though I hit it a couple of times before I was live. Okay. Okay, my last run was so sick that I don't know how I'm gonna do compared to that. I think we're not gonna barely. Need to get my notes up and then good to start running. But I do have an announcement. I just kind of wish a few more people were here. Let's go. Right, here we go. 3, 2, 1. So, as an update, I was able to Frankenstein my controller. It's basically at its last legs. Nothing else I could do it. If this one goes, I will need to get another one. Thank you for the good luck. What's wrong with it? Nothing's wrong with it now, but previous ones, the Turbo A it was going. So it was more in the turbo switch was the culprit. I messed up. Yeah, so the turbo is messed up on the other two that I have, and I've had to switch in either turbos or boards to see what's going to work. And, you know, I'm at the last one. The other switches I found out are not compatible in the Turbo A switch. You need to specifically have a Turbo A switch in order for it to work. I tried because X was the closest one, but the little shaft that it comes with is not in the right location inside the shell, so they made it really hard. But yeah, I think once we get over 10 people on stream, we'll start discussing. That's the fastest I've done the house section. But yeah, we'll talk more controller stuff after the after we get like 10 people. Like my controller project things. Pretty sure I did that shop correctly, but we're supposed to buy 11 tonic and 3 shelter. Nice. The watch is being a bitch. I can't believe I got that. I thought I was too far left. Very interesting, though. Oh shit, that's not even a stairway, okay. Might be possible that this golds. Arclope bandana, organized tonic, power tap. It definitely can save time on this. Got lucky there. That's gonna save a ton of time. So in the PB, I lost time on that split because, even though I golded, and it's all because I messed up that fight. Where I didn't get the Cyclone off early, and so I just waited, and that was really bad. This is bad. I don't want to get just one. RNG kind of sucked there. This is really low. Really. What? How are they not together? That was really... Is they apart? Oh yeah, thanks, Cup. Alright, I think we have enough people. So, for everyone who's here, I just want to give a heads up. We are building our own custom controller. So, the first controller part of the project is done. Working. And I'm going to be sending out the prototypes relatively soon to all the appropriate party members. Fuck off. For the jizz chamber. Gotta deposit your jizz somewhere. That's what I said with the jizz chamber. Didn't say that. So I have my custom controller that's going to be going to some prototype testers. But I'm opening up for people who want to... Dead run. Okay. Well, now that the run's dead, for everyone who is interested, we have my prototype controller. It looks like a normal SNES controller, but here's basically what's happening. I've actually made the board, I replaced it, and I made a board that would go in here. Typically, it's going to be a board that's more optimized for speedrunners, so we have some nice tactile response inside the buttons. I kind of demonstrated this the other day. And I'm going to be sending 5 of these out already to people who are going to be doing testing live. And soon after that, I'm going to be starting a small production run for basically the same thing, where it's going to be boards that are going to be in place. Like, I'm going to be replacing boards in broken controllers. So you get an OEM shell, membranes, etc., but with my own custom board that's going to be optimized for speedrunning. So if you're interested in that, please let me know. I'm going to have a short run, but for the people who will be getting any of the controllers on the run, I will also send a control shell. That way you can give me some feedback on the shell, because the next run would be with my own shells, because I don't want to keep reusing OEM shells if I can help, because then they're only so limited, and I build shells so that I don't have. All right, now that's out of the way. Another run. I'll just. But we did test out the controller. I think it was either yesterday or the day before. So if you're interested in seeing the controller now, take a look at those streams. I did not say how much jizz it can hold. Oh, I see what the problem is. I didn't put enough gain on my mic, my manual gain. So something I may have said may have come out as jizz. I'm gonna reset that. Alright, let me see this clip. Okay, Cup, you took it from a few days ago, not like earlier in the stream, or not a few days ago, a few months ago. But you took it from, I thought you took it from earlier in the stream. I was like, I didn't say anything. You're not used to dark CT. The dark areas are especially dark. I mean, I could turn off the filter for this one, but it just looks so shitty with the pixels talking. Oh, about jizz holding? Okay, I get it. Yep. Yeah, I mean, maybe that's where you're gonna just store your jizz. Hey, I mean, someone brought it up in the... It wasn't me. They were asking me, can it hold a lot of jizz? And I was like, brother, if you want it to, you can. That's not going to be the main advertised features, but hey, if that's what you want. Oh, and then I just noticed Nightbot brought up the other thing. I'm gonna start putting out videos again for the Breath of Fire 2 tutorial. I kind of got burnt out between Breath of Fire 2 stuff and working on my controller that I just didn't have the time to commit to doing anything related to anything towards that. Wasn't the fastest I've done that, but it was still pretty good. Still some mistakes. Can't get by without mistakes. Not when you're learning. At least I did that shop well. So yeah, if anyone's interested, just let me know that you're interested for a controller. I'll be determining prices shortly. Somehow I think I was even faster this time. Let's see if I get bird skip again. I might be slow here. Okay. Fine. I can't believe how lenient that skip is. Yo, specialist, welcome in. Nice speedrun, good luck, yo. Appreciate it. Special, now that you're here, I forgot, what speedruns do you... A temple. I'm a temple. Okay. Oh, I see. I gotcha. I'm currently building custom controllers. I thought you were a speedrunner. I'm trying to gauge who wants it, like who's interested in a SNES speedrun controller, as I'm working to kind of get a feel using my short run of OEM. My custom OEM swap outs. So like I have a custom PCB that would just go into that. Yeah, definitely. I don't have enough of a name out there right now for people to be like, yeah, it would be interesting. Wait. Is that one a main stun? I mean, I'm unsure if he wants one, but I mean, he's definitely on, like, he definitely would. I mean, right now it's a regular, not like a turbo. So yeah, if he's down for a regular controller that's geared towards speed, yeah. One's a little harder. Oh, beautiful. No! They moved. Sucks. Oh, that really sucks. And the thing is, if I had targeted the right one, then I still would have gotten all three. The thing is that the one I targeted was the default, and one move that wasn't going to be wasn't the one I targeted. But if the default was the one that moved, it would have been beautiful. Yeah, we'll get that one. Okay, we got the first turn, so that's fine. Well, they did the faster thing. Yep. But yeah, I can ask Main's done. Crap. Okay, his name is Q. I messed up. Definitely don't want to talk to that moron. Oh, and he blocked me. Dude, why does this keep happening? I'm almost sure I go low enough. I think this is gonna lose some time. I think that's fine. Two. Oh, getting her down. Thank you. Appreciate it. Please go the other way. Should be fine. Just in case. Yeah, we might have golded actually. Still more time to save on this split though. How's it going? I think I could save another 20 seconds on that. Really fast. Holy shit. Love this game? Well, I have good news for you. We're gonna be starting to learn this game more as we stream. Right now, the expectation is learning this game. I'm only doing Magus % right now, but I need to learn the rest of the game. I know, or I have notes up to Mud Imp, but I'm not that familiar with the stuff after Magus. The plan is that I'm gonna eventually do full runs of this on the 100% glitchless. Oh, you do 100% glitchless, nice. So that's gonna be one of the things that I do, and then the other ones are gonna be Breath of Fire 2, which I used to have the world record for. We're just gonna be doing them casually on Fridays or Sundays, once a week. We're not going to grind it anymore. We tried grinding and it was a little bit rough because that game's RNG is extremely rough. And also we'll start learning Final Fantasy IV, no 64. I already have done that run before, but it's been a couple of years now and I only just barely learned it. Okay, gotcha. I mean, that's better than me. I have no time right now. I like it better than the PC version. Same. I'm a vanilla purist. There's just something about it. From what I've heard, the PC version's Chrono Trigger has really ass menu fluidity. Like, you can be very fluid with menus in this game on SNES. Like, I can already see it. But you can't get that on PC version. The combat speed up toggle is what you don't like. Oh, you mean with the auto battle thing? Yeah. I don't like it either. The one thing I will say that I do like out of it that I feel is better is just the text scrolling, because it's instantaneous in the PC version. Get in a second. Yep, if you don't turn it off before the battle ends, it stays on for the next encounter and messed me up. Ooh, that's rough. But yeah, the instantaneous text speed is pretty cool. Because that's one thing I'm not looking forward to with Breath of Fire 3, is it's got the slowest text speed in the entire series. That speedrun is 8 hours on average, with most of that purely due to the text speed. It's on my list to learn, but I'm working on building a turbo controller that I like for PlayStation. The issue that I have right now is that all the options for controllers suck dick, man. I don't like the Kiwami. I like the ASCII pad style of turbo, where you have individual turbo buttons. I like that. It's nice. I got no turbo on console. For the ASCII pad as well, like for the SNES. I think I messed this up. I think there was a text option. The one that matters to me is this one, but I think that's gonna make me not guilty again. Yeah, I think that's supposed to be guilty. Yeah, I know. I already got not guilty. It's whatever. The last two are not guilty. I figured out last time that juror number 1 is dictated by your choice in the first text box. I know, right? The one section I need to really work on is Magus's castle. I need to get save states for it. Yep. Well, not necessarily Magus himself, his castle. I like, suck at some of the skips. That's definitely, like, my biggest area of saving time. Oh! That was time save for me there. I wasn't expecting him to turn back so suddenly. I thought he was going to turn the other way. Damn, I can't believe I failed that. Okay. One. 2. 2. 3. Oof. 3. Fuck. Okay, it's not charging. Good. Good. And it's done. I thought I missed it with the thing because I wasn't expecting that Luca's ATV was gonna finish pretty quickly. Damn, I missed that skip. I've gotten it a few times before. Morning clap. Oh, you're from Morning Craft stream. That's how I know you. Gotta get Chrono to turn to the right, then go down. Gotcha. I thought I just had to move to the right. I chat a lot in his channel. Yeah, you're familiar. But yeah, if I can get the Magus Castle stuff, I think I would do a lot better. Like, we'd be seeing a low 20s. Because I definitely take a few extra encounters that I shouldn't. Like, we took already an extra. I have a Lewis script for practice that shows invisible encounters for practice. Does it work on the Magus Castle climbs? With, like, the birds and shit? And what emulator does the Lewis script work? Well, they aren't invisible. I thought you were gonna say like it's a. I thought when you said that it was a Lewis script that shows like encounter trigger locations. Come on, get down. I need to get better at that menu. I half guessed myself there if the encounter speed was supposed to be 3. That's 9x. Human. I started that off pretty well, but then it started sucking. And that menu wasn't that great. I need to get better at the battle speed menuing. Yeah, I can definitely improve on this fight too. Oh, shit. I don't have the weapons on. Yeah, when I saw Marl's damage, I realized my mistake. So is Chrono. Maybe crits might get me through here. That works out. Oof. Nice, dude. It's over if we don't kill on this round, though. Good crits. Nope. GG. Out of curiosity. Over. Damn, dude. Well, I don't have time to do another Magus run. But that was pretty nice. I just gotta remember that time. I thought it might be low enough to have killed it. I mean, let's... Yeah. Yeah, he's really close, but there's just the difference there of, I don't have enough time to do another one, so we're gonna just do Terrapin percent on Breath of Fire 2 really quick. But I'm happy with the amount of progress that I had for learning fucking Chrono Trigger. Obviously, a mistake, I mismenued. I knew that there was more to the menu. This is one that I need to learn a little bit more. I think now I'm at a point where I'm going to start condensing my notes in the early sections. Like, I don't need to know those anymore. That's fine. I'll put... That's fine there. Okay. This one... I don't need to know those. This. Just kind of updating my notes really quick. Google Doc. The glitchless notes. I'm just updating my own notes. I have notes where, for the stuff I'm less familiar with, oh, hold on. Well, I use, the notes that were based on, what's his name? Fuck, I'm trying to remember. On, Plexel's stuff. I forgot who made the notes, but it's based on Plexel's route. Because, I think one of the other notes ends up using RNG manip route. Sure. Because at least with the stuff that's early on, I don't need to have... Okay, I'll still take that. Okay, here. I don't need that. Now, this is the first thing. Okay. Now I have notes for up to where I died. I think these notes have the RNG thing, but you don't manip. Gotcha. The thing I'm scared about when it comes to that... Oh, well, you ran it already, the full route. Is that it makes me worry that if the full route does certain things that require manip, that it's going to skip out on things that... Like, for instance, if you're not doing the manip, then some of the fights are extremely dangerous. And maybe outright impossible. But you have done the run, so not too worried. This run is mildly annoying. But I would say that it feels rewarding when you do beat. This should be a new... Okay, BS. And it is a new... Maybe these aren't the same ones. Either way, you got... Yeah, I got mine, but I still need to build it for, the rest of the run after Magus. Yeah, I did use Azrael Hobbs as a basis, actually. So yeah, I did use that one. Cool. Oh, it was hard to read at his notes, so that's why you used Fellwangers? Or it was easier to use Azrael Hobbs? You use Fellwangers for the... Okay, no worries. By the way, if you're gonna learn Breath of Fire 3, just as a heads up, Turbo is legal for that. So, I mean, you know, all that's gonna change is that if you do get a Turbo controller in the future, then you already will have the muscle memory for a lot of the movement and stuff, where Turbo's not really relevant. But then you'll have Turbo for the text boxes later on. You need a SNES as well? Like a Turbo for SNES? Oh, you need the console. They're not that expensive. What is expensive, if you end up going for it, is FX Pro or like an EverDrive. Emulator Andy over here? No worries. Luckily, it's illegal for a lot of the games. Oh my god, actually a good fight? Yeah, and it like responds well, so it's very competitive on the leaderboards too. It might even be arguable that for the games that are that are turbo allowed, that emulator is probably the way to go until my controller comes out. Just because 30 hertz turbo is capable on emulator, whereas the real hardware turbo controllers only do up to 20 hertz. Maybe a couple go a little higher than that, but otherwise you're not getting the full advantage of possible turbo, which is part of the reason why I was building my own turbo controller. Oh shoot, I didn't have R turbo on for this. Part of the beauty of why I wanted to build my own controller is because was that a lot of these, I see that's going to be an issue now just because I went with a different board. Damn it. He was modifying, Dash Retro took, DualShock 1 controllers of a specific build, which he would had to have opened to check them, and replacing the analog controller portion of that board, and then putting in his own. Yeah, for the Dr. Macho. But mine is completely from scratch. Well, that sucks. Yeah. Right now, for the first iterations, I am reusing controller shells, but it's a completely built from scratch board. And the entire intention behind it was that I wanted to be able to turbo all of the buttons if possible. So you get all the same, like, control buttons here, but they're meant for auto fires, and then I was going to have an additional button that's going to be for, you can turbo everything if you want. This childhood sucks. Yeah. The reason behind the turbo every button was because I know for Final Fantasy IX, you need to stutter step for, whatchamacallit? Oh my god, this really sucks. This is a really bad childhood. You need a stutter step to avoid encounters on the world map, so that's why I wanted to have the ability to turbo even the D-pad. So yeah, it can turbo, it'll have a setting for turboing everything, as long as you press it. And then it'll have the general buttons on here that will be for, like, typical turbo controllers, like turboing all the face buttons and the shoulders. I think I'm gonna omit what they also have with this slow button, which turbo starts, and just leave that on you for if you wanted to have it in turbo mode. 9 runners in shamble? Oh shit, what's going on? Give it to me. What's going on with that? Yeah, you could turbo the D-pad if you wanted to. And I've tested it. It does work. Yeah, stutter stepping on the world map in 9. You could even use it in like FF7 if you needed to. Because in FF7 there are some world map manips where you may want to do like a couple of frames of movement to the left or right. So there would be that as well. Yeah, so it would do this. You could do the stutter step that way. You just have to be really good at counting and reactive. Oh, this is like plus 5.5 seconds. Well, not plus 5.5. Plus 3.5 seconds. I called it. I'm like so good at knowing. The dodge was the biggest part of that time loss. I would have probably been in the green if not for that dodge. Not very far in the green, but I would definitely be like a half second in the green. Just because I had a pretty good start. I was hoping to have also been able to get the turbo working for, like turbo D-pad to work for like Earthbound, for instance, but it doesn't because Earthbound also has stutter stepping, but the stutter stepping in that game is very weird because the enemies that react to your movement react on off frames. And yeah, it wouldn't work well with a turbo. You have to actually just be good at it. Yeah, like they'll react to your movement on frame X, and X might not just be a typical frame that you can turbo. I can understand turbo being banned for a lot of games, like for instance, wait. Boy, am I out of practice with this game. Like, I know Legend of Dragoon has it banned too. Okay, decent walk. Oh, Legend of Dragoon? Yeah. Maybe when I retire. Maybe. Wow. Decent world map section. Would have been better if I had that as a lead-off. Okay. Damage. Would have been nice to have gotten a counter, though. Damn. Please land the shot. Fuck yeah. Good. Running away sucks in this game, and so there's like a mechanic that I'm using as a setup to get it to go. Fuck. Dude, so many encounters. Okay, lead-offs are guaranteed, though. Not a very good start, but it's okay. RPG. Ooh, that's a big hit. I don't. Oh, fuck. A crit, maybe? Damn. Well, was 9. I think I saw 10. Dang, she's dead. Crit here would be nice from Rio, or counter. Hmm. Good crit though. Could be close to dead. Please low roll this one. Oh my god. I think bow kills it. Nope. Okay, cool. Okay, good luck. This theme is probably my favorite theme in the whole game. And it only plays in here and one other place. Okay. Kind of weird. 168, and that means I need... Dude, what's with this encounter rate? It's horrible. Okay, 172, so that puts me at 123. I want some encounters here because the encounters in this room is really good. Okay. 3, so this will put me at 112. Okay. Because I want to be at a certain point with experience, because the next section is a little bit rough in terms of trying to get experience for level 6. Okay, well, this is absolutely awful. Like, it's fast, but I'm gonna lose a lot of time later. I think I'm doing a level 5 Baba. Counter. Ooh, good start. 6 seconds. Okay, good hits on bow. Counter. Counter. The counter, come on. Close. It's my gold. Okay, well, 9 seconds saved on this fight. Yeah, this could gold if the next fight goes really well. Metrodon, welcome in. Holy shit. Hit bow. Oh, kill it? Oh my god. Oh, this guy's a little welcome in. Oh, yeah. Thank you. I get a break shortly, so I can update that. Yeah, Chrono Trigger died, so...
You're pretty good.
Yeah, it's an insane gold. Yeah, we're fine. I didn't need to even menu. Yeah, I mismenued. And it killed the run. Fuck, dude, this is bad. I can't have Ryu counter, so this is gonna be a little slowish. Wasn't that slow? Welcome in, Toki Wartooth. Okay, here's one of them, so... I'm gonna have a longer cutscene in just a moment. Yeah, thank you for blessing the run. Let's see, I'm waiting. Oh, it updated it to Chrono Trigger for some reason. Okay. Yeah, for anyone who just came in, I'm just letting you know, we have some updates regarding the controller project. For anyone who was here following before, well, we have a working SNES controller now that has some of the new features in it that I was making for my custom controllers. So I finished one. I'm gonna probably be working on number 2 and 3 tonight after we get off of stream. And essentially at this point, I'm now taking people who are interested, and I will start working on orders. I will have a short run, a short production run on the initial sets, which are going to be using OEM SNES controllers. They're going to be reusing shells for broken controllers. So if you want an OEM style controller with tactile response, let me know. Concept everything. Good luck. So let me know. It would basically be a speedrunner style controller that would give you some motivation on knowing if your inputs are good. You won't get any stray diagonals or anything like that. And we tested it on with Super Mario World, Metroid, Mega Man X, etc. Buttons work. The responsiveness is good. I highly recommend it. I didn't actually know how good it was going to feel until I actually tried it. And I'm glad that JRP gave me the suggestion of looking into that particular feature. So if you're interested, let me know. I'm working on a price. It will be something reasonable. Parts and but yeah, I think after I send out these prototypes to be tested, I'm also going to be sending custom shells for the eventual shell I'm going to be building for it. I have not looked into that yet. I'm sorry, Venicus. I still need to look at it. It's a little bit harder to work because I need to understand the protocol, and it's software dependent from what I understand. But my intention is I'm working SNES right now, and I will work PS1 next, or PSX, so that it's PS2 compatible. We'll see what this split yields for me. That's a lot. I'm just under 40 experience. I think I'm just going for level 5 lava. Yeah, I really like it. But yeah, the first run with the OEM SNES shell is going to be going out pretty soon. So if you are interested, let me know so I can start doing builds. I will also be working on a turbo version, as that was the intention. The turbo version will include being able to do turbo buttons on everything, like that the ASCII pad normally does. As well, I will have a button that just sets a turbo mode, so any button that you push is turboed. The main buttons here are mostly for auto-fire related things, so that you can just take breaks and walk away. And it will be proper 30 Hz turbo instead of 20 Hz that the ASCII pad delivers. Yeah, here. Okay. It's just easier to kill him. Wow, dude. That's upsetting. Oh, wait. I messed the shop up. Fuck. Damn, we're gonna lose a tiny bit of time. Like, I should usually be leaving town right now. That sucks. Okay, so 18 more experience. Technically this would be, but okay, she's done. I kind of wish she hit me and I countered and then like that. I think that kind of worked for me. Yeah, I'm already losing time. Please give me a fast Baba. Damn it. Okay. Eight. Hmm. 12. $14. 16. Dead next turn. No, it's dead now. I messed up the... Perfect. That actually worked out. Oh boy, there's a chance here. Already we weren't gonna save time versus the gold Baba split, but we lost a lot of time mostly because of the short level. I was gonna risk going level 5 against it, but it was fine. One. That's bad. Have to heal. From max roll to min roll. Or min roll to max roll. That's horrible. Oh my god, he keeps high rolling. 3. I might need to heal again. Get me low, please. Jesus. 4. There's a chance we could die here. This guy basically... Okay. Nothing I could have friggin' done there. Director HR chose violence. Oh well. Gives me time to work on my controller project, but I can't believe we had a pace. Crazy. From 9, 19, 14's all the way down, and then hit me for exact health, which was a high roll. So the boss's damage can range anywhere from 9 to 19. And 14s are basically mid rolls, but it's kind of uncommon for him to hit roughly that high or higher. And I just got unlucky. Just the name of my game with this game. Alright. I am good for tonight. We will be back tomorrow for Breath of Fire Friday. So yeah, if you guys are ready for that, I recommend staying on the lookout. I'll be back shortly. You guys, if you are interested in the controller at all, reach out to me so I can get names down. I do want to get an idea of who wants to get a controller. Let me do somebody. Never raid this person. I've only raided them once, but they're playing Breath of Fire 3, so it's a first playthrough for them, and they're near the end. I will see you all tomorrow. And yes, let me know if you do want to get a controller, and put your name down. Take it easy. Have fun. Bye.